And welcome everyone to game I haven't played in like 2 months. Well, yeah, about 2 months. But this isn't your normal Elder Scrolls. Even though by the time you see this, it probably will be. This is Elder Scrolls Online Elswyr Beta. So, episode 1. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Basically, I think the point is if you're... terms of service, huh? Privacy, collect stuff. Codes of conduct. This is... Okay, yeah, non-disclosure agreement. Okay, this is important. This beta trial and confidential agreement, the agreement. Effective is the date you accept this agreement, effective date. Entered into between Cinemax Media, on behalf and behalf of its affiliate, Cinemax Online Studios LLC, and you, individual serving as a playtester, you are a viewer. So your access to and use of the unreleased version of the game, codenamed The Elder Scrolls Online Elswyr the game. All contact in the related to the game, related software, and related services, collectively the beta trial. Position confidential access to the beta trial subject to any max term of service. Privacy policy and the Elder Scrolls Online conduct you agree to at the time you establish your Elder Scrolls Online accounts. Respectively, okay. In this agreement, participating in the beta trial, you agree to comply with the terms of the agreement, terms of service, the privacy policy, and codes of conduct. Sorry, I'm actually filling out a little survey for auto. INS? I can never remember what it stands for. I know it's something nuclear society. Alright, anyways. A beta agreement is referenced to terms of service, and this agreement is incorporated into, and this agreement forms a part of the terms of service as the terms and conditions of the agreement were included in the terms of service, and the date you agree to the terms of service, the agreement is not a separate, independent agreement between you and ZeniMax. Max may do whatever they want. Be able to contribute saying you should email. Oh, wait. I may amend or modify this agreement at any time in its sole discretion. Okay, so just so you know, this first video is literally just gonna be me reading this stuff because I'm kind of worried. Because I don't know why I got this. I just, while I was studying for my test today, I just seen an email saying, like, your code has been, successfully processed. And I was like, excuse me? Did someone, like, hack my account and is doing stuff with it? But no, for whatever reason, they gave me beta access for this. I don't know if it's maybe because it did talk about like streaming and stuff, and that's why, or sharing information. Even though it doesn't really apply to me because by the time this gets processed and you see it, it'll probably be after May 1st. But so really, I can kind of do whatever I want, but I'm going to avoid that as much as I can. But I don't know if it's because they've seen or well, by seen I mean. Just look up Elder Scrolls Online gameplay and then just found my channel had something to that effect and then just sent me a code because of that. Which I don't know if that's exactly how that works. I don't know if I just got randomly chosen or what. Probably that because the thing is, the channel's name is Ungodly Gamings, but my account is not. So Any services define the term service, you'll be asked to confirm your acceptance of the revised agreement or a component thereof. Some of you log in after the change has been effective. If you do not agree to the revised agreement, you will not be able to continue participating in the beta trial. Gmail ZeniMax immediately at supports at Bethsoft. Come to discuss immediate termination of beta trial. The beta trial are using any services that are related to a connected beta trial. From then, you read and agree to comply with the term of service, this beta trial agreement. Okay. Services. Sometimes ZeniMax may offer or operate yet an unreleased services and provide a range of other game-related services and features in connection with the beta trial. These are services for the purposes of termed services. These services may include, for example, the possibility of creating a profile page, participating in beta trial forums, downloading and uploading meeting user-generated content. Additional features reserve the right to reduce the your game count, if any, characters, inventory, items, achievements, enter in-game settings at any time during the beta trial. You said ZeniMax will require you to agree to a new version of the agreement in order to continue participation. And the terms above regarding modification and amendment to this agreement will apply to such a new version of this agreement. Change the URL for the game, and any beta systems and the services. You agree to virtual currency in game in connection with the reset of game during set all virtual currency to original amount. Okay, forward your then existing amount of virtual currency or zero, kill or cancel any virtual currency in your account at the time of reset. Virtual items, achievements, progress, and in-game. This is an nature you acquire during the beta trial, either purchase a virtual console, storefront, or in-game wallet with real-world currency, with earned bonus points or otherwise collecting virtual items, may be deleted or removed from your inventory at any point. Without purchase to statutory obligations. Not any purchase is deleted or removed from your inventory, only be credited with the virtual items of equal value. That include randomly selected items. Just go back to your account will be credited an equivalent replacement. Station of reviewer. By agreeing, you represent and warrant ZeniMax that you've read this agreement. No, will not. In the future, any agreement or understanding, whether written or oral, with any third party that impedes or conflicts with the performance of your obligations set forth through the agreement, you not so agree to the terms and conditions of the agreement, or if you cannot make such a proposition, you will not be permitted to play test the game or participate or the beta trial. You can install software. You can only use ones. Any software produced not liable. Role, and as discussed in Section 4, you may provide comments. You agree to do stuff. Sure direct. Requested by ZeniMax. Wait, so does this mean I have to give feedback, otherwise I get in trouble? Much reliance on your good faith, suggestions, and evaluations. I agree that you will act at all times with the highest ethical standards. Agree to all tasks you may undertake. Agree that you are acting as an contract. Nothing contained in the agreement shall in any way to establish an intention of any employment relationship, especially in partnership or joint venture. Shall have the right power or authority to make any representation or warranty on the behalf of, or to assume the creation of. Feedback may request from you, and you may provide to them in the game, but not limited to. Non-disclosure. You notice through significant to the game, the relay confidential, you conventional proprietary trade information. To maintain as material, you enter participate, you hereby represent and agree not disclosing the norm, make any use of or benefit directly or indirectly the confidential information of ZeniMax. See, that's the thing that's weird. Technically, that means I should not be able to do this. Like, make a recording. But the thing was like, yeah, you can share and stream whatever you want, any side quest, just don't go past the first main story mission. Which, again, technically doesn't apply to me, technically. At this point in time, yes, it 100% applies to me. But by the time you see this, it's probably going to upload after May 1st. I think the earliest I can probably get this done is like like April 20, Easter weekend or whatever. That's probably the fastest that I can get this to work. Because the thing is, I have like 500, 600 separate episodes that I have to go through first. Which is technically a week? I don't know. No, 100 times is not a week. I can record 100 videos in a week fairly easily, but... Yeah, promotional... information. You agree to hold strictest confidence not to close or reveal to any person or entity confidential information with express prior written consent. You're authorized representatives of ZeniMax. Okay, that's the thing. We're in a chat room other than the official beta room. You design private thing, except as expressly authorized. Should not copy, nothing. No license. Elimination, disputes. Yeah, story is currently on non-disclosure. Okay. That's not great. Hi, Elder Scrolls Online. Internal error. Let's try it again then. Because I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I got it because I was in, oh, there we go.
Elswyr.
Placeholder for...
Here, life should be good. But we suffer 1,000 perils.
There's dragons for some reason again. By dragons we mean wyverns.
Cities crashed beneath the tyrannical rule of the usurper queen. Our farms and villages overrun by hordes of undead. And the very land itself set afire by a rage of dragons. But through the smoke and flames, upstairs, heroes emerge, ready to defend Elswyr against a tide of unending danger. Wielding weapons, spells, and even necromancy.
Not just fists?
To claim
oh yeah, necromancy is available.
At all costs.
So obviously, like everyone else, I'm gonna play necromancer. Huh. Alright. So it doesn't just stop. Ooh. My character. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I just don't like their feet. Be honest with you. That's Necromancer. Does... Wait a second. Oh. Exchange, name change. They can't create Necromancer. Okay, what are... So they're saying... Yeah, sure, we'll do Khajiitman again. Okay, Necromancer, try logging to any other character. Logging out, then logging again. See, am I even able to communicate with my guilds? Assuming I haven't been kicked yet? Oblajad. Because I don't know what it's going to do. Because this shouldn't actually affect my characters. Yeah, I'm in Grotwood now, which is not correct. So it's definitely doing something. Yeah, it might actually, this makes sense, because it needs to probably load into Elswyr's version, and then realize, oh wait, you're doing the Elswyr beta. Because it's not supposed to just have Zyphreium, I'm flattered, but it's not supposed to have Zyphreium 3 everywhere. So wait, Elswyr. Or getting unlocked. Chapter's been updated. See, am I even... It's the thing, I don't even really remember how to play anymore. Store, collections... It's Warden... Guilds... Yeah, I got kicked. Which makes total sense. I stopped playing for like a month and a half. Alright, but anyways. Imperial. There we go. Play? Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure what it's gonna do. Yeah, because this is Elswyr, so... We Khajiit are enthusiastic people. Let's devote to religion not to come in depths to study one of our aesthetic traditions. In many ways, the religious history of Elswyr is a history of its adeptoriums.
Easy now, Walker. You are all right. This is Starhaven, home to peaceful adepts. There is a letter and the key to the door of the dresser.
Zamorak? Huh? I am, Omnor Tharn, Battle Mage, and Former advisor to the Emperor, and I'm calling for allies to join me in the Khajiit homeland and assist the Khajiit Defense Force to stop a rage of dragons. Danger sweeping through northern Elswyr. The province of Khajiit referred to as Anequina. I decided to offer my services to Lord Grashri, the Speaker of the Main, to help their homeland in this time of great need. I cannot deal with this threat by myself. Sword or spell and desire to test yourself against the ultimate enemy. From the town of Riverhold at Karzabhal. As now prank the dragons have returned. I'm
For surviving a dragon attack, you look well. The healers did an admirable job, yes?
I suppose so, mate. Ooh, I get like a full room. Oh god. No, we are not reading that.
Ah, good. You're awake. Come, let us speak.
No, why are you yelling at me?
Zamorak is pleased to see you are awake. You have slept for many days, and this one feared the worst. Still, it is not every day that one walks away from a dragon attack.
I was attacked by a dragon?
It's
It's every day in Skyrim, actually.
Us to northern Elswyr was attacked by the great beast. Luckily, the adepts of Starhaven witnessed the event and came to our aid. They brought us here and worked diligently to heal us. A humble
Who are you?
adept, nothing more. This one was exiled from his home long ago, but felt the time had come for him to return. That is not a tale
Why were you
that someone
exiled?
wishes to tell. Not right now. Besides, the Grand Adept wants to talk with you. Best not to keep him waiting.
Goodbye.
Greetings. This one is Majadro, Grand Adept of Starhaven. He is glad to see you in good health, traveler. It is not every day that one survives a dragon attack, Bright moons must have blessed your path.
This letter from Abner Thorn, do you know
were
anything about it?
carrying the letter when we found you. It looked important, so we left it where you could find it. But how do you feel, traveler? Did the dragon cause any permanent damage?
I don't think so. But I guess we'll find out next time, though. So, enjoy